Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. De La Hoya's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. And that's some fine work right there by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's defense is paying off now.
That's it!
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Oscar De La Hoya. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Well, we're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are two guys that have flat out said it. They have come to get the other man.
And they're not liars.
Not able to land the headshot.
Unload!
Hooks to the head.
Get in there!
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Keep working the body. Swing up.
Final 10 seconds of round number one.
Do that again.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here we go. Round two is underway. What a huge power punch by Oscar De La Hoya. The emotional story of Oscar De La Hoya honoring his mother Cecilia, who died of breast cancer, was one aspect of Oscar, the golden boy. But the bottom line is, this is a guy who could flat out fight.
Yeah, he's a guy that could flat out fight, and a guy that, when the moment has come, he's behaved like a fighter. You know, beyond the image of the golden boy, behind that 14-carat smile with those sparkling white teeth, was a guy that could get down and dirty when he had to.
Halfway through round number 2, and he just holds on there. What impact from that uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. An accurate left by Oscar De La Hoya. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
A nice jab by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
How you feeling? You're not winning this fight. Okay? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there. More than one.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
And round number 3 is underway. Oscar scores with a big left. De La Hoya's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Tired. He's tired. Fix yourself.
Good defense, just covering up down low. De La Hoya's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Gets rid of that body shot. And he's holding. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Uppercut. Uppercut. There you go.
Oscar De La Hoya snapped by a right hand.
You're not focusing.
Good flush shot by Oscar De La Hoya. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
What did I tell you? Keep your hands up. You're throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good? Focus now. Focus.
All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just...
Yeah, we'll get him.
De La Hoya's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya.
You're not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Why was it that Oscar De La Hoya was unable to get a win in his 2 fights against Shane Mosley?
When you're a good fighter, or even a top fighter, and you're fighting another good fighter or another top fighter, as De La Hoya was doing with Mosley, there comes a moment in a fight where what you're doing might not be enough. Or maybe it is enough. But the other guy, the other top fighter, makes an adjustment. And that's what Mosley did. He made an adjustment during the course of that fight. And De La Hoya did not match that adjustment.
Oscar lands an uppercut on the inside.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good job protecting himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Focus.
You see him holding on.
Unload. More punches.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. Now here's a perfect example of where you can actually see confidence growing in a fight. He was able to stun his man in that last round, and you just get a sense that he's a bigger, better fighter than he was before.
Well, I agree with you, Joe. It's the accumulation of damage that's starting to get to him right now.
You need to throw more punches out there. You got me? He's outworking you. You're stronger than him. Let's let him feel those punches. You're okay. Don't worry.
De La Hoya's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oscar De La Hoya's crushed by a big left hand.
Work the body.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Halfway through this round here.
Move your head.
De La Hoya's, and just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round, both men. Look at that. He goes down for the first time. So an immediate question to be answered by Oscar De La Hoya. How will he turn things around? He just got knocked down. Now he's looking to continue on.
You know, Joe, we know he has a great jab. We know he has good speed. We know that he has a great smile. Now we're going to find out exactly what kind of heart he has.
Keep moving.
The Golden Boy blocks that punch. Clicks of the talk. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurting that round.
And the kind of round where the judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
All right, you gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. Right? Now, come on, relax. Relax. Shake it out. Shake it out. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there, right? Move, move, move. Come on, breathe.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. De La Hoya's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Punch! Punch!
And he ties up on the inside.
Now focus!
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. De La Hoya's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
De La Hoya's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Uppercut!
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
All right? I need you to keep moving.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Oscar De La Hoya's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Keep moving! Get out of there! Get after him!
Big shot, the right came clean. Big shot he just scored with. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. De La Hoya's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Last 10 seconds. And we come to the end of the round.
Deep breath. Relax. Relájate. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
All right, how you doing? Nice and calm? Nice and calm, right? How you feeling? He's counterpunching.
So here we are in round number 8, and I question whether or not this is a hopeless situation. Not only is he down on your scorecard, Teddy, but he's showing us things. He's revealing himself to be a guy that doesn't have the look of somebody that can get the job done.
No, he's looking like one of those puddles in your driveway on a hot August day. He's evaporating.
Pace yourself.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. De La Hoya's offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about 20. How long until the police catch up to him or his opponent pulls him over?
The halfway point of round number 8.
Keep moving, keep moving. There you go. Focus. Keep working the jab. Good, good. Relax, relax.
Right to the belt line.
Yep, hey, let's go.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And round 8 comes to an end.
This fight?
De La Hoya's back in his corner after that last round comes to an end. A round that I think he won, and we haven't said that about previous rounds, but that one clearly I think he won.
Yeah, he made some adjustments. You know, his attitude is a little bit better. He's more aggressive. But, you know, you can be more aggressive and you can lose the rounds even bigger because now you're walking into more punches. He's making adjustments. He's starting to move his head a little bit. He's starting to pick up certain opportunities from counters. He's starting to look like a smarter fighter now.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. 1-2 jabs up top.
Watch the hook.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Enough focus. Double up your punching. Get after him.
90 seconds into the 9th round.
Nice, nice.
De La Hoya able to block that punch. De La Hoya's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Left and right, left and right.
You got this one.
Unload, unload, more punches.
10 seconds to go in this round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
You're still in there, you know. You still want this? Come on, take it to him. Take it to him now. He's doing everything in there, and you got to land some of that power.
And now they start round number 10. They took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. De La Hoya's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Throws a counter punch there. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Garcia, let it go.
He comes with the straight right hand.
That's it.
That was not well targeted by Oscar De La Hoya.
Don't let him get to you.
Pace yourself.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. De La Hoya's got to be moving more than this, Teddy. I mean, you cannot win a fight just standing stationary like this.
Well, you know, if his opponent could have, he would have gotten him to sign a contract and say, hey, I want you to stand right in front of me all night long so I can do whatever I want. And he's doing whatever he wants.
Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning.
Now you're closing the gap. Good round. Good round. But what you gotta do is you gotta keep it up. You can't give up nothing, okay? Don't give him anything. No le das nada.
No, throw that away.
Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. He's not down by much at all. This is within striking distance, Teddy.
Yeah, it is within striking distance. All he has to do is push it into that extra gear a little bit.
Big uppercut from Oscar.
Let it go.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Not able to land the uppercut. De La Hoya is showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
I shake it off. Punch! Punch!
That's it, just like that.
Keep it going! Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. And that's the end of round 11. De La Hoya's doing something that I often question, and that's a fighter going out there as that round comes to an end. Once again, just being able to say he didn't put forth enough effort. Why?
Because it's a mental game, Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
12th and final round.
Work the body.
Back to the body.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Nice defense. Good block by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya is clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
He's going to need to dig deep right now because what we're seeing here is a fighter who's fading right in front of our eyes.
Well, he's going to need a shovel to go that deep.
Left and right, left and right.
Nice work. Nice work.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Very close fight. Tough to score some of those rounds, but they did. And for that, let's send it up to the ring. De La Hoya's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.